Okay. So today we're gonna introduce you to people that don't live in the Dominican Republic. To a guy named King Lockett. He's an American YouTuber who's living in Sosua or close to Sosua. I can't pronounce the name of the city that he actually lives in. I think we're giving a P. But anyway, we're gonna say Dominican Republic. He lives in Dominican Republic. Okay. Before I get to the interview that he had with the mayor a couple of months ago or weeks ago, I just seen the video. I just seen the interview. And I seen a couple of things about King Lockett while just looking at looking at the internet. And so supposedly he is supposed to hit this woman. I guess she's American. And it was this big thing. Hey, you're beating up this woman, blah, 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 blah. Police was called to the house that he was at. The discrepancy is we don't know whose house this is. Is it the woman's house? Is it his house? And she's got marks on her, I guess, and she's got a picture out that he put his hands on. So, Dominican Republic, we got to get to the bottom of this. So I said, let me do a little investigating, and I'm going to watch a couple of his channels just to see who the guy is, right? So I seen him on, he was on a channel called TMI Santiago. Then I also seen him on his own channel, King Lockett. So just from the channels that I seen, just the videos that I seen probably about 4 videos to try to figure out what kind of guy this is. Okay, this guy is bachelor, young, works out. I think he's a personal trainer because I seen him in the gym with some girls, some nice looking women. He'd be around some nice looking women. So I've seen this one where this girl is taking him shopping. They're trying on clothes, and evidently she paid for it, because that's what he said. I don't know. But that's what it looked like. She paid for it. So, but that's not important. It don't matter. Okay. Then I see him with another girl. And then another girl. And these are Dominican women, I guess. And he's enjoying himself. And he's on the island. So far, I don't see nothing wrong. But there's a lot of accusations out. I'm not going to repeat the accusations, but we're only going to talk about one accusation because there's several. And if you live in Dominican Republic, you probably know about the accusations. But now that I know that there's people in Dominican Republic who are going to hate on you for no reason. I understand that. If you have any amount of success, they're going to hate on you. So I understand that. So I listened to him. He's a young guy. He works out. He dates a lot of women. And he's just a young guy. He's trying to figure out life. Now, I know that he's been to jail. I don't know why he's been to jail, but evidently he's been to jail. He said it. That came out of his mouth. So I know I'm not making this up because he said it in one of his interviews. Now let's get to the interview with the mayor. So the mayor is interviewing King Lockett. Well, King Lockett is interviewing King Lockett. Because the mayor ain't saying too much. Because King Lockett is defending himself, telling his story. And so I'm going to break down his story. I'm not going to long-wind you on his story. Basically, he says this girl who lives in America, who wanted to come to the Dominican Republic, and he wanted to have a relationship with this man. Now, this man is being seen with a lot of women. Matter of fact, he has a Dominican friend who speaks English, as a translator. And then the mother comes down with the girl. So they're going to do an Airbnb business. So I'm going off of what he said. He said he owns the Airbnb. He wanted to put her in on it. So she wanted to get in on the business. She tried to use the fact that they was in business together to sleep with him. He said, no, this is strictly business, because he knows he don't want to sleep with this girl, because he's running around messing with girls in Dominican. He's pursuing another woman who's 21 years old. There's a rumor that he was messing with a 16-year-old, but he said no. The family asked him to marry their daughter. He said no. I got that? Okay. Because I didn't. Now, anyway, no. So he's rumored to be with a 16-year-old girl. It was a family. He said no. The girl that he likes is 21 years old. And now you got this American chick. And you also have a Dominican woman who, I don't know if he's sleeping with or not, but she's interpreter and the mother. So the girl comes down with the mother. She started acting a fool. She wants to get with this guy. Evidently, she's probably been looking at his channel and he's seeing all these beautiful women this guy's with. He's saying, no, I'm not ready to settle down. And she basically is going to force this guy to be with her. So once she sees the interpreter and how pretty the interpreter is, she loses her mind. So the woman calls the police, right? The police that can arrest Americans. So police come over. She said, hey, why did you hit me? She's got scars on her face. Now, the guy's pretty big. Now, I agree with him. If he would hit that girl, she looked worse than what she was looking. I agree with him. This guy is not little at all. This guy is muscular. This dude darn near could have probably killed her. So I don't think he did that to her. That's just going off the pictures that I seen. But anyway, she said that the guy hit her. Well, the police start talking Spanish to the interpreter. Interpreter explained to him that, hey, the mother, me, and King Lockett has been hanging out. Going to the beach. This girl wanted to come. She started acting a fool, didn't want to come. Made up this story, trying to get this guy in trouble. She said the guy was her husband. King Lockett said, I'm not a husband. Now the police said, prove you're not the husband. He showed the ID. He ain't the husband. She lied. They take her outside. They removed her from the house. Now, the fact that she's an American chick, he's telling the truth. Because I'm going to tell you now, the reason she said he hit her is because in America, that works. What she did works. All you got to do is get mad at a black man in America, you done. Black men in America don't have a chance. If a woman calls and says, you raped me, you hit me, you did this to me, I had sex with you, and 2 hours later, I decided that I didn't want to have sex with you. When I was 8, I was raped. Now I'm 40. Women do this all the time. So, this part I believe. And this is why the girl did it, because this works in America. This man would have been in jail immediately. And Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club and Tasha K would have been bombasting this dude over these accusations. So, I believe him on that. So anyway, he's not in jail. So the mayor's believing him because he's not in jail, because she called the police. This dude should be in jail. And evidently Dominican Republic, they listen to black people where America don't. So just from the accusations alone, the mayor even agrees, hey man, you should be in jail. The dude is not in jail. So, he's on another interview. I'm not going to name where he was, but he did another interview. Told the same story. So, King Lockett has a YouTube channel. He looks like he's living a pretty good life. He's a single bachelor. And I agree with him. You should not rush to get married. If you get married, he wants her to be the perfect woman. And you should too. You should want the person that you marry to be the perfect one. I don't believe in marriage, but it's not about me. It's about King Lockett. Talking about him. Don't get on me today, because I ain't got time for you today. All you trolls. But anyway, I'm talking about Sosua, Dominican Republic. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Sosua. We're not talking about America. Because America, King Lockett would be put in jail because the police and the society in the United States, all a woman got to do is say no. She can have her clothes off, getting ready to have sex. And right before you have sex with her, she can say, no, I don't want to do it. And it could be borderline rape. I'm just saying. So the women have more control in America. This black woman did not know the laws of Dominican Republic and this crying wolf that these women do. But, King Lockett, I'm going to tell you this.